Here today I have a LED light bar that I purchased from New Brights. This is their 52-inch curved LED bar. It's supposed to be a Cree LED. It's supposed to have Cree LEDs. It's a flood spot combination. There are the floods. There are the spots. And at the end we have floods again. Like I said, this is a curved LED. With the curved LED, if you're using this for off-road purposes, you do get a wider angle opposed to a straight bar. The straight bar doesn't give you directional light output that you might want. The quality of the bar itself seems good. This light bar did come with a mounting bracket. Depending on what you're going to use, you might be able to use this. On mine, I had to purchase a separate bracket from them as well, from New Brights. But here, if you're going to use it on, if you're building your own off-road vehicle, they've supplied you some brackets there and some hardware to install the light. This light also came with a wiring harness. A lot of the lights that when I was doing some research, didn't come with wiring harnesses, but this one does. It's a simple setup. Here you have the switch for on and off, and then you have a switch if you want to flicker the lights on and off. So that goes inside of the car. Inside, underneath the hood, you're going to have here your relay, and you have a simple connection to the ground and a connection to the power, and then this is the wire that's going to connect to the actual LED light. So it's a fairly simple setup. Comes with everything that is needed to install. Here the light has its own wire. It's about 3 feet long, maybe. Like I said, you're going to connect that to the wiring harness that it came with. But overall, I am pleased with the quality of the light. I will show you how it looks once I install it on the bracket. One last thing I wanted to show before I mount this light bar. I did have a straight LED bar that I purchased off eBay. It worked great, but after a couple of weeks I found that some condensation was coming into the lens. I'm assuming it's because of the spacing of the rivets. This one from New Brights has 26 rivets holding the bracket in place, and this one only had 20, so they're spaced a lot closer together. So I am hoping that that's going to solve the problem with the water condensation. Like I said, this one feels a lot better built than this one does. So you do get what you pay for, and I have unfortunately learned the hard way. So I have finished mounting the light bar. It takes 2 people to mount it. All you do is screw in the Allen screw here, tighten it up, and mount it on the brackets. Fairly simple process. Here on this side, I pre-ran the wires underneath my bracket in order to try to hide them. So all I have to do is connect them here. Like I said earlier, to connect the wiring harness, all you do is connect it straight to the battery. We have the wire here connected straight to the battery, and then we have the other one connected to the ground. I ran the wires down through the side of my sidewall on my Jeep. And that's it. Now let me finish wiring it up and I'll turn it on for you. So here we have the light mounted and on. This thing is ridiculously bright. I still need to hide this wire. I think I'm going to hide it underneath the bracket. But here's the light. like I said, super bright. And by it being curved, you do get a little bit more light on the sides instead of a straight LED bar. And just the back of it, it does have its cooling fins there to keep the bar cool. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. This bar was one of the only bars I found out there that is Amazon Prime eligible, which is great. 2-day shipping, can't beat that. Well, overall, simple, light to install. Looks great on the Jeep.